I got just a quick Blu-ray unboxing of something I bought off of eBay, and that is this 2-pack of Fun and Fancy Free and Ichabod and Mr. Toad. So, the reason I went and bought this off of eBay, and this was expensive actually, it was $18 with tax and everything, which isn't super expensive, but it's more than you'd like to pay when you're buying something off of eBay, you know what I mean? Point to go on eBay sometimes is to find deals of people just trying to get rid of some stuff. Sometimes you have to go on the resale market to buy items that are out of print, and this is out of print. Now, I've mentioned before on my channel that I want to complete every Disney animated movie. So you can actually buy Ichabod and Mr. Toad right now. It's in print. You can buy it by itself. But if you want Fun and Fancy Free on Blu-ray, you have to buy them in the set together. And so, to knock two birds with one stone, I ordered this from Goodwill. The only damage I see here, the disc are actually mint, is there's a little crack right there, but you wouldn't even notice unless I pointed it out to you. Just need to be extra careful with this since this case is already showing just a wee bit of damage. Nothing bad, but I look at the disc and it's minty. And then you get the two DVDs here of one's Ichabod Mr. Toad and one's Fun and Fancy Free. And these are very short movies. I believe, let's see here. So, Ichabod and Mr. Toad is 68 minutes. It's like an hour, 8 minutes. It's an adaptation of Wind in the Willows. And then the other one's an adaptation of Sleepy Hollow. And it's an odd combination of shorts. This was a thing that Disney did back in the day. And the reason why they did these compilations was World War II was going on, and they needed the animators to be working on projects while money was tight, basically. So they had to have them working on something so they could still be employed, but they also didn't have a lot of money. So what they would do is they get these animators to make shorts, because you could justify paying for shorts rather than a whole movie. And then they would take those shorts that they made, stitch them together, make a movie. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Fantasia, it could argue be seen as something like that, but that's a very different type of thing. A lot of the other ones were like Make My Music, Melody Time, Three Caballeros, Saludos Amigos, and these two. And they're not great. They're not remembered. They're very much considered on the lower end of Disney animated movies. Not unjustified for a lot of them. But they're still part of that catalog, and I did want these. This one is fantastic. I think if you haven't seen this, it's worth it just for the Ichabod Mr. Toad segment. Just the Ichabod segment. Mr. Toad is fine. It's a fun one, but it's kind of like once it's over, it's over. Fun and Fancy Free though, this one's bad. This one's really bad. There's a weird segment that starts it off about like a bear beating the shit out of each other to find their mate. It's very strange, very bad music. And yeah, then you get Mickey Mouse and the Beanstalk, which I cannot remember for the life of me, so I don't know how good that one is. I haven't seen these actually in a long time, so I'm gonna have to watch these. And then you get the Reluctant Dragon, which I'm confused how that's not considered part of the Disney animated movie catalog. And the reason why I say that is because it's similar to Saludos Amigos, where it's about the animators going to a place and showing how they make animated stuff. In this case, this animated short. But it's like a movie, basically. So I don't know why it's not but considered one, but Saludos Amigos is. And Fun and Fancy Free's longer, just slightly than this. But yeah, it's an awesome set to have. These look great on Blu-ray from what I hear. I've never watched them in HD Blu-ray quality, so I'm excited about that. But I'm glad I got this off of eBay. It was pretty pricey, but honestly, other than that listing from this Goodwill, this was selling for more. And I don't know if Fun and Fancy Free is ever going back into print. It's not like there's a big push from the physical media community. It's not like there's a big push from Disney. DVD is still readily available. You can go on the Disney Movie Club website and order the DVD, but you cannot order this Blu-ray set. Who knows if we're ever getting these back into print. Also, this is a weird set. You can get a UK version of this, but I'd rather have the American release. I'm very against ordering movies from other countries. Because, yes, I could get a region-free Blu-ray player. Yes, a lot of these movies that I really want on Blu-ray that aren't available on Blu-ray here in the States are probably available in other countries. Sure, I get all that. But the reality is, I don't like how region labels look on these DVDs and Blu-rays. I think they're actually very ugly. I think they often ruin a lot of the amazing artwork on these titles. And this is one that, I don't know. I don't know why why that happens sometimes. I don't understand the big giant region labels because look, you get the rating right there on the back, everything listed about it. I don't understand why it needs to be a giant sticker right on the damn front of it that says PG, mild action and violence or whatever. You know, like it'll just like have that sticker gigantic right there. It's a mostly UK thing from what I've noticed. But yeah, I don't really want that on my releases. I always prefer the American release. Yeah, I just thought I'd talk about this for a minute. Super excited to have this. Um, I really do need to get on eBay and start ordering some of these titles I really need. I do need to start completing my Simpsons season sets and other things like that. But this was an awesome purchase because all the Disney animated movies, they're all in print except for this one. So this one is going to really help me complete that set, and I'm excited about that. It's undoubtedly not a great... one of these movies isn't great, and the other one's a lot of fun, but it's worth it to me to have this finally. And I was very worried because the artwork that they were showing on the Goodwill ad showed both these movies, but it only listed as Ichabod and Mr. Toad, so I thought they were just going to ship me like Ichabod and Mr. Toad in its single Blu-ray release, but they had the wrong image up or something. I was going to be mad and I had to return it. But I got lucky and they actually said they would return it if that happened or whatever. So, and it showed up in great condition. I'm really happy with this. You know, that mild crack right there, not too big of a deal. It's not going to damage my movies or anything. They're in good shape. Really happy to have them.